Well, hello my Jedi friends. You catch me on a calm evening, And today it's dawned on me from all the live streams that I've been doing is that people ask me simply, what do I do? What is my channel about? And of course, there's multiple different ways to explain that. But the most simple way is, it's a resource to show you how to feel better easily, independent of anyone else around you. So part of energy work and part of my work is learning to catch your own energy if it's on the way down, even if it's on the way up, it's to catch it anywhere, but to be aware and to have a set of tools to choose to make yourself feel better. And these are grounded in science. Yes, there is, as some people say, a woo-woo aspect to some of the stuff that I talk about. But in essence, it's a scientific methodology to show you how to help yourself to feel better at any given time. And how does that work? Well, as you're listening to this, if you're a regular on my channel, you'll know that when I start any meditation, the first things that I tell you to do is to slow down your breathing. Now this, my friends, is pure science. It's pure science. The slower you breathe, the better you feel, the calmer you feel. It is impossible to feel stress when you're deep breathing. Now there's lots of different things you can do with your breath to accelerate your mental health and well-being. There's lots of ways to do it. There's fire breathing, there's all sorts of stuff where you can speed it up and really slow it down and energize yourself. But in simplicity, just slowing down your breathing is the start of everything. And the second thing is grounding. Now one way to ground, to really feel it, is to take your shoes and socks off and to get out on the lawn. To get out on the lawn! Now I'm not in my shoes, I'm not in my bare feet doing this. This isn't a barefoot walk. But that is one way to ground, and that will physically make you feel better. Because there's a reaction that you'll feel when you do it. In the absence of being able to do that, the next thing, to ground energetically, you just energize with your mind a connection between you and the ground. And I always tell people that the method I use is to imagine a ball of light at the center of the earth and imagine a cord coming up and connecting with the base of your spine. Now as I'm walking, I'll feel that cord go through my legs and fuse at the base of my spine, so I'm grounded as I go walking right now. Those two things, slow down your breathing, ground yourself, is a science-backed methodology to help you to feel better in the here and now. Now there's a lot of other stuff that I teach. There's a lot of stuff that energy does, and there's a lot of different techniques. There's a lot of other things. There's a lot of nuance to working with energy, especially what it is, how it works, what it does. And that's where my mentoring services come in. For people that really want to go deep, that's how I operate. That's where I make my money, is helping people to really understand this rabbit hole at a much deeper level and to understand themselves and to get through really pressing business and family issues to do with people dying, to do with the breakup or loss of a relationship or a job or a business, and to move on, to deal with stressful situations. The techniques that I teach help people deal with stressful situations. Now, this is really important. It will not stop you from having stress. It will not stop bad things from happening to you. It will set your mind to reduce the risk of those things happening. But ultimately, the further you are on the spiritual journey, the more challenges you'll get. And that, my friend, is the opportunity to ramp up your skill set. So people that are on a path that is going anywhere close to mastery on the energy path will likely face some really serious life challenges. And it's certainly been the case for me. There have been times on this path where I've said, actually, I'm not so sure I want to be on this path anymore. And that is one of the symptoms of people that come to work with me, because I understand this zone well. that the universe energy will only test the people that are ready to be tested. And even though you might think that you're on the brink of a nervous breakdown, which can quite often be the case, that's who I help and that's what I deal with. Because there's always a next step, there's always a way to feel better, and there's always a way out if that's what you want. But most people aren't actually looking for a way out, they're stuck in the drama. And this is another thing that my channel addresses: who's ready and who isn't. And the symptoms of those that are just complaining for the sake of complaining and getting sympathy in, and those that are actually ready to take action and get themselves out of it. And it's the latter category of people that I tend to work with. And that, my friends, is energy work. And the simple explanation for all comers to the sector. So if you're in any way curious about this, then either join the channel, subscribe. There's plenty of videos here that will give you a flavour of what I'm about. Or get in touch if you really want to go deeper. If you're ready for that transformation, for that transition, then get in touch with me and let's have a chat. Because that is where I'm at, and that is who I'm here to help. So, my friends, enjoy your day, your evening, your morning, your week, and I look forward to catching you soon.